Hey y'all, I'm back with another video. Today we are talking about the 90s boy bands. I'll be picking some of my most favorite boy bands. I'll be picking a few songs. I've handpicked them, I've customized them to my liking, and I hope that you like my list also. So let's get started. So for my first pick, my first group, I know that they were already like established. I could not leave out New Edition. So I added New Edition for my first favorite boy band. So let's get into my top 5 favorite songs from the New Edition group. My first favorite song is Cool It Now, Mr. Telephone Man, and my ultimate favorite, Can You Stand the Rain. This song still has me in a chokehold. How many of y'all out there still singing that song? That song will never get old to me. Can you stand the rain? If it is in love, and I'm still in love with you. And one thing that I also loved about my list is these guys were not afraid to be vulnerable to their woman. They will fight for their love. I'll stand out in the rain and sing my heart out to you. Open your window and love me. That's what I like. I like also about their music. They had vocals. They put in the work. They had talent. Most of all, something that a lot of these musicians are lacking. These guys had talent. Pure raw talent. This list is for all of my people who love good music, you know, good 90s music. It gives you that feeling like yes. My next group is also like they were kind of established in the 80s also, but I could not leave them out. My next boy band is Guy. So for my top 5 songs from these guys is I Like, You Can Get a Piece of My Love, You Can Get a Piece of My Love, Groove Me, Let's Chill, and Do Me Right. So these were my 2 groups that I just could not leave out. I know they were kind of like already in the 80s doing their thing, but I could not leave them out on my list. So they are a part of my boy band. My next group with the top 5 favorite picks is Mint Condition. So my first favorite song is Breaking My Heart. This particular song is a song that I hear all the time on TikTok. So it's Breaking My Heart, You Send Me Swinging, You Don't Have to Hurt No More, and What Kind of Man Would I Be? That song is it just give me a feeling. It just give me a feeling that I'm just like, man. That's what I'm telling y'all. These guys were not afraid to show their feelings for their woman. Like they just laid their feelings out and they just made it clear like, hey, this is how I feel. What you gonna do with it? And my last pick is If You Love Me. Listen, the boys were singing. My next top 5 picks from my favorite boy bands is Tony. I don't know if I said it right, but that's the way I say it. So Tony, I just love those guys. They just, this group just makes me feel some type of way. My first favorite song is Whatever You Want. I could not leave that off my list. I still get my life to that song. That song is everything to me. I don't wish you no bad luck, baby. Don't miss you no string. If anybody knows, they know I love that song. And I will play that song 100 times a day. Number 2, It Never Rains. Number 3 is, I think number 3 was on the Boys in the Hood soundtrack, Me and You. Number 4 is Anniversary. I've always imagined when I heard this song, because no, I'm not married yet or nothing, but I've always imagined like when I have like an anniversary or anniversary party or something, like I could so see myself playing this song. That band was off the chain, y'all. They was cold on the instruments. They were cold. I watched videos on YouTube of them and you could see how good the band was. The whole group in itself is just fire. Amazing. Legendary. I hate when I hear like people be saying like, you know, how are they gonna go on tour and they don't have new music? Listen, they don't have to make any new songs. Do you hear how iconic these songs and just these songs are so amazing. They will never have to make a new song. Sing these old songs. Make millions off these old songs. You don't have to make a new song, because I wouldn't either. If you can go and sing Anniversary at people's wedding anniversaries or at these events and stuff, like, listen. So for my last song is Lay Your Head on My Pillow. So the thing is, like, these guys were so good at talking about how they're gonna eat your coochie into the next galaxy, and you would literally have no idea you just be shimmying. Just shimmying, not having an idea like, oh yeah, this sound good. But these guys in the 90s, they were so slick with it. You'll be like, oh, so they were talking about get like they were talking about doing all this stuff, and you just be like, oh. And mind you, this song came out in 93. I was only 2 years old, so I didn't discover this until like later on when I was listening to the song when I got older. I was like, oh, y'all talking about doing that. Lay your head on my pillow. Okay. I just feel like they hit it better in their songs. Like, they were not as vulgar as today's music is. When I was younger, I thought they were talking about going to sleep. For this group, I have a total of top 10 picks for this group. And this group is Jodeci. Ooh, y'all, this is why I have them on the list. Like, Jodeci, if you didn't like Jodeci, you are a certified hater. How could you not like Jodeci? Something is definitely wrong with you. You need to get some help with that, because this group, fire. My first song is Come and Talk to Me. My top second song is Forever My Lady. My third favorite song is Stay. Baby, won't you just stay? Okay. Okay, let me put my purse down. Okay, you know how I was just telling you these guys were vulnerable. They were not afraid to show their emotions. For number 4 on the list is Cry For You. Listen, cry for me. I know y'all don't want to be vulnerable and show your emotions like, I'm a man, ha ha ha. I don't want you to show my emotions. I'm a man, ha ha ha. Listen, if you want to cry for me, I will not judge you, okay? Cry for me. Cry for me. You want to make somebody else cry, make you cry. Some of y'all need to cry. I just made this song all about me. Girl, I feel some kind of way. I feel triggered. Y'all need to listen to this song. My number 5 song is Lately. Number 6, My Heart Belongs to You. That's what I told you. These guys, they're not afraid to be in love, okay? And number 7 that got me in a chokehold to this day, I told y'all. Number 7 is Fiendin'. Fiendin'. You got that guy or girl or whoever you with, you know when you be like at work or you at the store and it's just like, you have a flashback from the night before and you be like, I want it again. That's that feeling. When I hear that song, it's like, you can't leave that person alone. They got you fiending. You're thinking about it all day. I be on the computer like, that song just do something to me. I know what Casey and JoJo, I know what y'all talking about. So how many of y'all can relate to that song? Like, I just totally got off track, but you get what I'm saying. You just got that one, you just can't. Yeah. Number 8 pick is Get On Up. Number 9, I am pretty sure this song has contributed to a lot of us being here for my 90s babies. This song is Chef's Kiss. Freaking You. It's a lot of us are here because of that song. I know y'all mamas and daddies were getting their freak on to this song. Somebody's parents got their freak on, that's how they got here. They played that song, Freaking You. I'm thinking about freaking you. They was singing their ass off, y'all. For my final top pick in the Jodeci boy band is Love You For Life. And I also really did like that video too. And they had T-Bars on there, and you know I love T-Bars. So yes, that's my top 10 picks for Jodeci. They did their thing. I never want to hear nothing negative about these boys. These boys put in the work. They had the talent, they had the vocals, and they did their thing. Can we talk about, y'all, I want to talk about Devontae Swing. Devontae was fine as hell. Look at the material. Just look at him. So once Jodeci, the group ended and Casey and JoJo started their own thing, which is, I'm so glad that they kept going and they had a super successful group, and I love to see that, they kept going and they made more hits. So I have a top 8 pick for Casey and JoJo's run. My first song is Last Night's Letter. Number two, listen. Number 2 is on my wedding playlist. If I ever get married, that song is going to be on my playlist. Listen, I don't know if y'all watch the Jamie Foxx show, but I used to watch the Jamie Foxx show religiously. Who remembers when Jamie Foxx was out there dancing on that stage and they were singing, I think it was Never Say Never? I have that on my list. I had to add this to the list. Jamie Foxx had me hollering. And Casey and JoJo, they were looking at him like, what the hell is he doing right now? So basically, Jamie Foxx, he left out of the group on that episode, but he went on tour with them, and that shit had me hollering. It was so funny. Y'all gotta go back and watch the episode. So yeah, number 3 is Never Say Never. Number 4 is Life. I like that song. Number 5 pick is Tell Me It's Real. It's a lot of songs that fill me with emotion. It makes me feel a certain type of way. It makes me think about certain things. I know y'all feel it too when you listen to different songs. This is definitely one of the songs that made me feel some kind of way when I listen to it. Number 6 is Crazy, 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 Crazy Thinking About You. Another great song with another good video. That was a good video also. Number 7 is another good wedding. I feel like you could play that at a wedding. It's another good song. This very moment. He said, this is the day that I prayed for. Like, get into it. You gotta put that on your wedding playlist. For my final pick, it's If You Think You're Lonely Now, Wait Until Tonight. Another amazing song. And I know, like, sometimes I find myself going back to listen to the original, but then I'm like, I always find myself going back to listen to their Casey and JoJo's version, because you know Bobby Womack, he has the original, and I just like find myself not necessarily comparing the two, but I do find myself always coming back to listen to Casey and JoJo's version. And I mean, I can't say which one I like better, because I really do like both of them, but I really feel like this song is just everything. Casey and JoJo did their big one with this song. Such a good song. If you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight. When them skeletons come out of the closet and chase you all around the room. My next hot boy band group is Boyz II Men. You know I couldn't forget about my boys. I decided to pick 6 of my favorite songs from the Boyz II Men. So here's my first favorite pick. It's So Hard to Say Goodbye. I had to put that one on the list. Number 2, Although We Come to the End of the Road. And the boys were singing. The boys were singing. See, this is another group that had a lot of emotion. They had it. Like, those guys had it. Y'all, this song was in 91. Like, I was a whole ass baby out here in these 90s streets. Number 3 is, this song is just such a feel-good song. You know, especially like around Christmas time. Let It Snow. You know, I had to add Let It Snow on there. I feel like it was a black community staple. I feel like we all had Let It Snow playing in the house. We all had Let It Snow blasting in the house. Number 4 is I'll Make Love to You. It's very intimate, and you just like, yes, he's making love. Like, we're not just having sex, we're making love. We're making love in that bed. Number 5 is I'm Doing Just Fine. Like, I'm doing just fine. Please stop asking me how I'm doing, because you gonna come waste my time and be toxic. I ain't got time. And we also know another black staple in the community. Everybody puts this on their social media when they're putting a post up of their mama, including myself. Another black staple in every black household. I know we all put the mama song for Mother's Day. This song was also on the Soul Food soundtrack. Like I said, they can eat off that song alone for the rest of their life. Like, that song it was so impactful, because I feel like this song just says everything that you need to. Even if you can't put things into words, you can just play that song alone to express how much you feel and how much you know, appreciate and care about your mama. Because Boyz II Men, they did it for you. I usually add, if I don't add mama, you know we always add dear mama on our Happy Mother's Day post. But this definitely is the one. Mama, you know I love you, girl. You get on my nerves, girl, but I love you, girl. You be getting on my last nerve, but I love you, girl. You know, at every function, every Mother's Day event or something, somebody gonna play that song. So moving on to my next category of my favorites in the 90s boy bands. On this particular list, I have some groups that were established and, you know, their career took off. And I also have some on the list that I feel like they didn't get their proper shine, and I added them to the list as well. I also saw some unsung shows. I don't know if y'all watch Unsung. There's some groups that just did not get their chance to take off the way that they should because of bad business deals, faulty contracts, stuff like that, bad group management, you know, bad promo. But you know, I feel like there's some that they were not able to take off the way that they should. Some people passed away, just different things. I decided to include them as well because they contributed to the culture just as much as anybody else. And remember, I told y'all the some of these guys were already established. So my first one is Belle Biv DeVoe. I know some of y'all, you know, y'all are invested and y'all already, you know what favorite songs that you have for them. But for Belle Biv DeVoe, I feel like I didn't listen to enough of their music, so I feel like I just wanted to pick a favorite song from them. So we all know this song is still blasting in the clubs. It's blasting at parties, cookouts, different events. The damn AI robots are gonna be listening to this song in 3039 when we not even here anymore. This song is everything. Poison is, everybody gonna be dancing to this. I told you the robots are gonna be dancing to this shit in 3035. You know, you instantly, like you sitting down, you gonna automatically jump like, oh, this is my song. This is my song. So I had to include them. And give me some grace because I wasn't even born yet when this song came out. So I caught the tail end of when they were in their prime and all that stuff. Like I wasn't even thought of yet. They hadn't made me yet. So, but this song is definitely a staple in the black community. Number 2 is Shay, If I Ever Fall in Love Again. Number 3, After 7, Ready or Not. Number 4, All for One with I Swear. That song just made me want to just, I just want to be in love. I love that song. Number 5, Color Me Bad. I wanna sex you up. Number 6 is Truth. All I Do Is Think of You. Okay, it's 1989, but you get my point. It's still a vibe in the 90s. Number 7, Rude Boys. Number 8, High Five. I Like the Way, which is the kissing game. This song was on the Set It Off soundtrack, so it goes so hard. Blue Light, Sex Is on My Mind. I love that song. Like, girl, like, please go listen to that song. Put your headphones on and just turn it up real loud. Like the bass, just the everything. Go listen to that song. He just said it. Hey, it's on my mind. Like, what's good? Go listen to that song. Number 10, Prophet Jones, Lifetime. That song just makes me feel so special. I feel some type of way when I hear that song. 3-piece. Ooh, ah. And what's so crazy is I literally just discovered these guys. If it wasn't for TikTok, I wouldn't have known anything about this song. I'm sorry, but I feel like this song was definitely worth mentioning and adding to my list. And I love the song. Sons of Funk, Pushing Inside of You. Pushing inside of you. You know, I said some of y'all were like discreet with the songs, but some of y'all were just flat out like, hey, I'm finna push inside of you. What's good? Some of y'all just went straight to the point. And number 13 for my final pick of my favorite singles in the 90s is Intro, Come Inside. And what's so crazy is when I first heard that song, I literally thought those boys were Jagged Edge. I was like, why does he sound like the lead singer of Jagged Edge? And it wasn't. It was completely different boy group. Go listen to the song and tell me you didn't think that was the lead singer of Jagged Edge singing. I feel like they didn't get enough shine. Those boys could sing, and Come Inside was definitely, it was on point. Go listen to that song. For my next group, these guys are just so muy caliente, honey. Fire, so sexy. Another top pick for my 90s boy band group is H-Town. I have 6 top favorites. Let's get to it. My first song is Knockin' the Boot. Those guys were so fine. The lead singer, may he rest in peace with his fine self. Number 2, Backseat with No Sheets. Number 3, Part-Time Lover. If you don't mind, I do you just fine. Part-time lover. Number 4 is Emotions. Cause emotions make you cry sometimes. And number 5 is A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. And you know that was on the Thin Line Between Love and Hate soundtrack also. I'm just gonna tell you something about me. The sweetest woman in the world could be the meanest woman in the world if you make her that way. That was my most favorite song. That was like the most favorite part in that song. Like I always listen to that song, but it's just something about when she said the sweetest woman in the world can be the meanest woman in the world if you make her that way. One thing about me, I'm not gonna be mean for no reason. You gotta give me a reason to be acting like this. The sweetest woman in the world can be the meanest woman in the world if you make her that way. I'm just saying. It's a thin line between love and hate. I'm so goofy. I can't. My final favorite, and I also loved the video, is Then Like It Slow. Those boys were gyrating. They were gyrating on that video, y'all. They had the costumes and they were just... I said, man, listen, they were getting it in that video. I see y'all. Look, I did a little research yesterday. You know, I checked on the group. Y'all know when the group ended, y'all want to do research and see how everybody doing. Yeah, I did a little wellness check. Y'all still looking good and stuff. Good to see everybody still doing good. So, and you know I couldn't forget this next group. So for my next group, I have top 5 pick, which is Silk. For my first pick is Freak Me. Number 2, my favorite song ever is I Can Go Deep. I feel like Silk was freaky, but they were discreet and freaky at the same time. It's like, yeah, I want to go there. I want to step out the box and talk about what I want to do to you. But we just gonna get our little feet wet. Listen, number 2, I Can Go Deep. I literally listen to I Can Go Deep so many times a day. I said, listen, not you can go deep. Okay, well, show me. It better be big. You talking about you can go deep, and then you pull out the little shrimp, and I'm gonna be mad. I got jokes for days, y'all. Number 3 is Meeting in My Bedroom. That song is still top tier. I still hear that song just everywhere. It's just so sexy. Boy, please don't be late. Meet me in the bedroom. Don't be taking all day. Number 4, Love You Down. Top final pick for this group is If You Feel That. Listen, don't get me started. The boys were freaks. If you feel like it. For my next group that I could not forget, I have my top 5 picks is Blackstreet. My first song is Before I Let You Go. He said before he let you go, can he get some sugar? Can he get can I get a kiss? I said, hold on, let me turn around. Now I guess I give you a kiss. Number 2, No Diggity. Every time I hear No Diggity, I think about soul food. I don't know if y'all remember that scene when it was like the beginning of the movie. They were at the wedding when Vivica was telling Nia Long to go get her man, and they were playing No Diggity. That's all I thought about. So, No Diggity is a classic. My top 3 pick for Blackstreet Boys is Don't Leave Me. You know how I was just telling you earlier, they fought for their love. That's another good song. Good classic song. Begging for their baby to come back in their life. So they were saying don't leave me. I was like, oh, I ain't going nowhere. I was just going to the car. My number 4 pick is Take Me There. And it was on the Rugrats soundtrack. For all my 90s babies, I know y'all know. It was on the Rugrats soundtrack. You know, when you think about Rugrats, like, oh, they're gonna have a cute little pop song. No, honey, they put some soul on it. They put some seasoning on this song. It was like, no, we're gonna boom, 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 boom. I know y'all newbies, y'all youngsters don't know nothing about that putting a little cassette tape in and playing the song so much until all the little stuff just started coming. I can't even play the damn song no more. So yes, Take Me There is one of my top picks. And then plus, I love Maya. With me like being a youngster back then, and you know it's 1998. I was like, okay, I love Rugrats, I love Blackstreet, and then we got Maya on the song. You know I wore that song out. And for my final pick, it's Deep. Deep is seductive, sexual, freaky type of song. And then, you know, Teddy Riley's on there with the auto-tune, and it's just, yeah, it's a vibe and one of my favorites. So that's why I decided to make that one of my final picks for the Blackstreet Boys. For my next 90s boy bands, I decided to go with NYX. How many of y'all remember NYX? I love, that's one of my favorite 90s boy bands. And so I have 5 top picks for it. Let's see. My first is Too Close, because that song makes you automatically want to get up and shake some too. I don't know about y'all, but I still hear that song at a lot of events too. I've even heard it at some weddings. Like, they still play that song at weddings. It's a vibe. It makes you want to get up and dance. You're dancing real close. Favorite pick is Butter Love. You got the love that I want, the love that I need. I've been trying to sing, y'all. You know what song I'm singing. Y'all, now he said pedicure with no corns. Pedicure with no corns. And then, did you hear them in the back? no corns. I said, wait a minute, not no corns. Oh my god, so funny. I love that song. Number 3, I Still Love You. Number 4, When We Kiss. And number 5, you know, for my final pick, I had to pick Wifey. Will you be my wifey? Yes, I'll be your wifey. But Lil Mo, back in the day, baby, Lil Mo gonna pop on that song. She get the ooh, ah. She gonna add her little, look, she gonna add her little song and she gonna make that song sound 10 times better. Wifey is one of my final favorite picks from the next 90s boy band group. Another favorite of mine is LSG. Album was released in 97, and y'all already know LSG stood for everybody's last name: Gerald Levert, Keith Sweat, and Johnny Gill. And I couldn't think of a better combo. When they came out with that album, it was just pure perfection. I have my top 5 picks for LSG. Let's get into it. I would say my first pick is My Body. That song is legendary. So sexy. Such a sexy song, y'all. Number 2, All the Times. And you know, they had a feature with Faith Evans, Coco from SWV, and Missy Elliott. Not only was LSG singing their ass off, but to add Missy, Faith Evans, and Coco, man, listen. I don't have to listen to nothing else on the album. That song right there alone, just, man, I got no words. I'm speechless. Number 3 pick, Door Number 1. Y'all, Keith Sweat kind of remind me of one of my exes. My top 4 pick is My Side of the Bed. And my top 5 final pick for LSG is Love Hurts. I was all in my feelings when I heard that song, but it was still, you know, them boys are singing. So that's my final pick for LSG. So for my next 90s boy band group, you know I could not forget 112. Come on! I could not forget 112. I have handpicked 8 of my top picks for this 90s group. Let's get into it. So for my first song is Only You. Number 2, Cupid. Number 3, Anywhere. We can do it in the shower. Yo, now it's 1998 and then it came out with this song and I'm 7 years old over here sitting in the backseat of my mom's car. They listening to all this stuff, and then we get older, you're like, wait, now they talking about we can do it in the bedroom. What? Number 4 pick, Peaches and Cream. I also like that video too. Number 5, Dance With Me. And how many of y'all used to watch The Proud Family and you remember they were playing that song when Penny was dancing? Her and La Cienega and all of them, they're all dancing. That's all I think about when I hear that song now. But Dance With Me is a good song too. Number 6 pick, It's Over Now. He said it's over, we done. Number 7, You Already Know. I used to listen to the explicit version. How many of y'all used to listen to that one? Cause I know it used to come on BET. They had like little clean, little cute kind. Like, oh, we got the cute little edited version. No, honey, give me that raw. Ain't that what he said in the song? Give me that raw. I want to hear the give me pure filth. I want to hear the filth, honey. Give me explicit. For my final pick is Playa. Did you listen to those words? Like, he was like, okay, now I used to listen to it when I was younger, and you know when you listen to songs, you don't really like have the full concept. You have to have a little more life experiences and you grow and learn new things. And then he was just saying, y'all, did y'all hear how he was like, that boy said when he said, I'm a player, I thought you knew. Let me fuck everybody and their grandma and I'm gonna come back. And you gonna be waiting on me. No. But the fact of the matter is the song still hits. Like, I be listening to some of them lyrics, I be taking it personal. I be like, wait, hold on, you say you gonna do what now? And then you want to come running back. Nope, stay gone. But good song regardless. Good song, love song. You know, the boys were singing, vocals. So that's my final pick for my favorite songs with 112. My next favorite band is Dru Hill. And with that being said, let's get into my top 11 picks from this group. My first song is In My Bed. That boy say somebody sleeping in his bed, messing with his head. And didn't they have a remix? I think they had a remix. I like the remix too. And number 2, you know, if you go back and look at some of their videos, the boys were giving choreography, and you know they were jumping. Those boys would be jumping so high, they would jump into the ceiling when they would sing this song. Tell Me. I like the video also. Cisco is a national treasure. Drew Hill is just a national treasure. That music is just off the chain. So much love to Drew Hill and their impact that they have made in the music industry as a whole. Just give those guys their flowers. They deserve it. You know what? I'm not gonna just say that. I think everybody that's on my list deserves all their flowers, but most importantly, Drew Hill deserves all of their flowers as well. And I think that they are phenomenal, and I really, really admire and respect their craft. My top 3 pick is Never Make a Promise. And cause y'all know, I think I found this song near this mohawk, because honey, I can't stand no liars. Don't sit here and tell me you're gonna do something and you know you're not gonna do it. My top 4 pick is We're Not Making Love No More. I love the video. I love everything about that song. I feel like I resonated with their music so much because there's a lot of emotions that they had. I feel the same way. So yeah. My top 5 pick is Beauty. Like, I feel so admired. Like, thank you. Beauty is her name. Number 6. My boys are fed up. They said, give me one good reason why I should stay. It's like, girl, you better get your man back. Give him one good reason. Number 7. These Are the Times. They were singing their ass off on that song. Cisco started hooting and hollering on that song. I said, man, go listen to that song and tell me you don't feel what I'm feeling. You're gonna be like, Those boys were singing like rap was due today. It's full of emotion, y'all. Number 8, What Are We Gonna Do? That song I just feel like real scandalous, real sneaky. This song is like, you know, what are we gonna do when they find out? This song is just like real sneaky, like, you know, 2 lovers just in love and they're low key and they don't want nobody to know their business. What they gonna do when they find out? I love that song because I can relate to that song. It's like, stay out of our business. We trying to sneak around because we don't want nobody to find out about our love. We just like to have our love in private. What are they gonna do when they find out? Try to steal your man, because the minute they find out, man, I'm just saying, people don't want to see you happy. That's why I really do like that song. It really resonates with me. Like, people don't want to see you happy. They're gonna try to find any kind of way to tear it up. So what are they gonna do when they find out? Don't let them find out. My number 9 favorite pick is How Deep Is Your Love. Number 10, The Love We Had stays on my mind. And number 11 for one of my final favorite picks for Drew Hill is I Should Be. I should be your boyfriend. So those are my favorite picks for Drew Hill. And you know, I had to save the best for last. And that is Jagged Edge. You thought I was gonna make this list and not include my boys? Jagged Edge has also had a great run in the music industry as well. And I will not miss a concert. Whenever you come back to Houston, I will be there. I want front row. I have my final top 10 pick of my favorite boy bands. Let's get into it. Number 1 pick would be Gotta Be. This song I just feel so serene when I hear this song. This song it's about them, you know, expressing how they feel. Like I said, the guys were not afraid to show how they feel. Number 2 is Promise. Number 3, I still hear this at weddings, Let's Get Married. I love the video also. And Jermaine Dupri, you did an amazing job with this song also. Number 4, Where the Party At. Love the video also. Jagged Edge, they did an amazing job with their videos also. Hey, where the party at? You know, and Nelly was on the song and he was coming up, and it's just, the song was perfection. Number 5, Girl It's Over. And number 6, Walked Out of Heaven. Number 7 is What's It Like. If you listen to the words are just so meaningful, and I can relate to this song because it's like, what does it feel like to have real genuine love and nobody's giving you fake love and they're being fake and shady? If you just listen to the words, y'all, just go listen to the words. What's it like? And I was just wondering, will love ever know me? Real love, not this fake stuff. Y'all know I'm being shady. I'm talking to somebody. He gonna watch this video because he knows it. Sassy. Number 8, Good Luck Charm. Number 9 is Put a Little Umph in It with Ashanti. I don't know how many times I listened to that song, at least 1,000,000 times. I listened to that song 1,000,000 times. And y'all know I love Ashanti so much. So then, like, you got Ashanti, you got Jagged Edge. That's, like I said, perfect combination. And for my final pick for Jagged Edge is He Can't Love You. I could not forget this song. I had to add this song as my final picks because I love that song and I hope y'all love it too. So now you have literally like went through in time. I went from the late 80s and made it on down to the 90s, 2000s. I handpicked these songs and I feel that these songs were near and dear to my heart, and I hope that you enjoyed this list as well. I would like to give my flowers to each and every last group on this list. I truly appreciate how much y'all have given and how much hard work y'all have put in to the industry, all of the setbacks, all of the comebacks. We appreciate you guys and we love you guys, and we want to show you much love to you, every last group on my list. You are admired, you are respected, we respect your craft, and your music will live on to the end of time. I told you the robots will still be listening to all of these hits in 2033. No, to the end of time. Whenever that is, they're still gonna jam this music. I'm telling you, damn spaceships gonna be flying around playing y'all songs. Should you ever run across this video, I just want to say thank you for all of y'all's work. Thank you for everything. Each of these handpicked songs from me it's made me feel an emotion. It's helped me get through things. I love it. So for my final segment, I would like to play a game. I've named This or That. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna name 2 groups and you have to pick one or the other. Even though like before we play this game, I'm gonna let you know I think every last group is amazing in their own right and they have put in the work in the music industry, and I love them dearly, and I don't think anybody's no better than the other. So I just wanna make that clear now. I think all of y'all are good, but I just wanna play a quick little game with you guys. And put your responses in the comments and tell me what you think. If you had to pick one or the other, which group would you pick? I don't know if I'm gonna play this game, but I think it was I decided to put a couple groups together and see what you thought. So for my first group, Jagged Edge or Dru Hill. That's tough, ain't it? I know that was a tough question. You see how I added that tough question in there? Like those 2 groups are just way too good to just pick one. Hell, I picked both. My answers for all of these are both for all of them. What do you think though? Number 2, Blackstreet or Silk. That's another hard one. H-Town or Jodeci. New Edition or Guy. 112 or Next. What do you think? So now I'm making you choose. Which one? Boys to Men or Jodeci. I really threw a curveball in here with this one. Belle Biv DeVoe, Poison or New Edition, Can You Stand the Rain? LSG or KC and JoJo? Not Jodeci, KC and JoJo. What do you think? What do you think? Jagged Edge, Promise or I Gotta Be? What you think? What you think? What you think? Mint Condition or Tone, or however you say it. What do you think? What do you think? I thought I'd add a fun little game at the end. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I lined up a perfect playlist for somebody out there who wants to listen. And especially for all these youngsters that never heard of you guys. We're getting older. Got the youngsters coming in. They don't know what good music sounds like. Sometimes I honestly can say that. Here's your playlist. Go back and listen to these songs that I just literally just lined up for you. I want to say thank you so much again. Like, comment, subscribe. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you have any questions, thoughts, concerns, want to send me some love, go to ambersosassy.com, click the contact button, and send your girl some love. So have an amazing day. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.